Hello, everybody. My name is Opry99er. You might know me from Twitch, might know me from YouTube, Facebook, whatever. But I thought I'd come on today and play a randomizer for Castlevania 2. It's a lot of fun. There's some good things here that you can learn from. It's a mental process as much as it is an execution process. But basically, in this seed, what we've done is we have randomized where everything is. So the towns are shuffled. We don't know what towns are where. We don't know what items are in which towns, but we do know we need the 5 Dracula parts: the rib, the heart, the eyeball, the nail, and the ring. We also need the magic cross and the red crystal to get to Dracula. That's what we know. So I rolled this seed random. I don't know where anything is. I've made myself a map here, as you can see. I always do this on pen and paper, and I can write down where everything is. You always start in the town of Jova, but we don't know where Jova is. It could be in Algebra for all we know, or it could be in Alba. We just don't know where it is. So yeah, we're gonna get started here. See what kind of seed we've got. I will have a link below in the description to where you can go roll your own seed and give it a try. Okay, so we start off here in the town of Jova. Now we're using a custom sprite, obviously, Santa Claus. We're using a custom palette called Rondo of Burb. Eyeball for 113. I don't have enough money right now, but we're going to check and see what all this town has to offer us. Garlic for 48. We can afford that, but I want to see what else we got in here. 86. Okay, and that's why you check all 3, because if we would have spent all of our money, then it sucks because we're going to have to grind. And it's easier to grind with a better whip. So if we can buy a whip upgrade early, oh shit, we're in Algebra. Oh, that garlic's going to help us tremendously here. Yep, fuck this. Okay, so that is the warp function. You push select and then up AB, and that warps you back to your hometown. All right, those are bad hearts. Little tiny ones like that only give you 2. And 1 experience and 2 hearts. Got to find a good grind spot. First goal of Castlevania 2 Randomizer is to get to level 2, obviously, so that you can have some health benefits. Your health bar goes up and your damage reduction is made better. We haven't really found a good grind spot yet, though. These are all little hearts. Okay, so can try to see what's in here to grind. Okay, so it turned nighttime, and we died. We should have probably warped back before that, but so here we are in Jova again. And we like to grind the zombies here in Jova because they're predictable and can be killed relatively easily. Okay. Oh shit, there's 2 of them. Okay. Alright, and then we're just going to spawn these zombies back and forth here. And we're going to collect as many hearts as we can during this zombie grind here at night. Also have 100% heart drops turned on, which means all enemies will drop hearts, obviously. So we're gonna grind these guys here. My music changed. This is not the music I wanted to listen to. Hang on, let me switch my music back real quick. Hang on a second. All right, this is better. Okay. All right, here we go. So now we're back to the grind here. We have 180 hearts. We can go ahead and buy this whip. And it'll help us with our grind. Every zombie will take 1 hit instead of 2 now. Like that. Okay, so it's 11:22 at night. We got plenty of time left to grind. And there's our first level up. So the fact that we have garlic in this first town is actually good because we are starting in the town of Algebra. This is the town of Jova, but it's in the Algebra location, which is all the way to the right of the main part of the map. And so, because we're starting here, there's a graveyard check outside of here. There's two garlic checks, both in graveyards. Now we're not gaining any more experience here, which kind of sucks. I think we have enough for the eyeball as well. So the eyeball is one of the Dracula parts that's required to get to Drac. It has a practical purpose as well. It allows you to see clues. Boy, we just had enough, huh? Only 5 left. It allows you to see hidden clue books, which we use in the randomizer to tell us where things are. We're going to go do this garlic check real quick. 429. Jeez. These guys are brutally potent. Nail for garlic. We got a nail here. That's fantastic. All right, great. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to head out of town here. We have that nail, so now we can access a few checks, right? So the first thing I'm going to do on my map here is I'm going to write Jova in the algebra spot. So that little box on the far right, that's Jova now. Okay, now we're moving on. We need to find a good grind spot. Our first check we're going to come across here that we have access to is going to be Dobby's Path, and that's where we're going to go first. And I think we'll be able to find some grindable enemies in there that drop decent hearts. Let's see what's in here. No, these are little hearts. Okay. Okay, well, we'll take a death there, I reckon. Now, if we die again, we'll have a game over. And we'll lose half our hearts and half our experience, but as of right now, we don't have a whole lot of either, so... It would be very wise of us at some point here to find a good place to farm. None of these guys are dropping decent hearts, though. Yeah, we do have the nail, so the nail will break these blocks here. That's one of our checks. Oak steak, that's good news. So now we have an oak steak. If you'll notice there below my video feed, you will see the items as I get them. They will start showing up in lightened colors there. They'll show up bright, so... We really need to find a good grind spot here. And this is not it. Well, that guy died. We're going to take a game over here. We might as well just do it. Okay. This is not a bad grind spot. So we're in for a little bit of a grind here. We're getting two big hearts and a little heart here, so $10 hearts per screen transition. That's not the worst. So we're at 63 experience right now and 100 hearts. Okay. $120 hearts, 77 experience. We're moving up. Our goal here is to get to 150 experience. That's our goal here. 150 experience puts us at level 2, and we're significantly beefier. Now these guys are all going to drop bigger hearts. And they're going to take more hits too. And the fireman still takes 1 hit. That's good farming right there. Now we're talking. Okay, that's going to come quick now. And so we're just in for a little grind here. Just find a nice pattern. A nice screen with a good pattern of enemies that you can predict. Alright, now we got to find a way to get through this flower guy. There we go. Just jump into him, take the damage. It's a lot of damage though. Alright, we got mummies here. Okay, lots of death, lots of dying here. These are some big beefy enemies. All right, we have the town here of Veros, which is cool because we have a check we can do here. We can't do this check though because it requires holy water, which we don't have yet. But one thing we can do in Veros, so you can farm hearts if we need to. So let's go buy whatever we can buy here. And then we'll farm back up to 256 and move on, maybe. We'll see. So we'll make sure we have the nail equipped, and the nail will break through these blocks right over here. Another oak stake. So we don't need it, but it's good to know it's here. So this is Veros, and it has an oak stake. So I have marked that down. Was an oak stake in Jova and in Veros, so that's a good thing. Okay, next. We'll go down to the Veros location, the place where Veros normally is. Unfortunately, on this screen, we're no longer getting experience because it's a level 1 zone. Or level 2? No, this is a level 1 zone. We're basically leveled up as far as we can go until we go back west of Jova, the hometown, the original hometown location. Let's go down here and see what's up. Pick up that big old heart there. 100% heart drops are real nice in this, for sure. Okay, we have a mansion, we have an oak stake, we have a thorn whip, and we have plenty of hearts. This is Bodley. This is not a fun mansion at all. With a thorn whip and no laurels. We can try it, but I'm not going to. We'll come back. We can always come back here. I'm gonna move on. Bodley's a difficult mansion. a very long mansion. And oftentimes, you don't even need to go to that mansion to beat the game. Because it's a randomizer, remember. I'm kind of second guessing myself, skipping Bodley for now, but that's part of the routing decision. So you can make a series of routing decisions in this game. You make a series of routing decisions that take you where you're going to go in the game. And you got to make decisions on what kind of checks you want to do and what order you want to do them in. Having the nail right now is great. We can do Bodley if we want to, but I think there's bigger fish to fry. And it's not too far from the hometown, so that if we need to warp back, which we will eventually when we go down to the rover location, we can still do Bodley if we need to. So let's pick up some more information on what's where. Now we'll be coming into the location that is typically the home of our original town, Jova. This is where Jova normally is in a vanilla game right here. And we have Alba. This guy's a free check. So he gave us the magic cross. As you can see, it populated in my inventory there. That is a required item to get to Dracula. And this room here has block breaker walls. There is one check we can't do here. Silver knife. I have a ton of money. I might as well buy it. I'm maxed out on hearts. So this will be Alba. We cannot check the top vendor yet because we don't have the holy water. But it's good that we got the cross and the silver dagger from here, so I'm happy. It's a good stop on the way. And we're going to continue on left. And there's several things we can do over here. There's 2 more location checks we have access to right now. The place that's usually Alba location. So the place we just left is the town of Alba, but normally it resides across the river. So we're going to go there and see what's there. Then there's the town of Ondol we can get to, which is the next town. Past that. And here we're getting experience again, but it's going to come pretty slowly. There's also a graveyard check, another garlic check in a graveyard we can do. Let's see what kind of river we've got here. So here's the river. It's very challenging to get across this river sometimes, depending on the enemy set. So we have a bat. That's actually not a bad thing to see. We don't really know. Okay, so we're going to have to jump over that guy. Okay, Spear Knight got us. So when we transition into that screen, we're going to have to jump over that Spear Knight. Just like that. Alright, let's see what is in the Alba spot. We have another mansion. This is Rover Mansion, so we're going to do this mansion. 2 checks in this mansion. There's always 2 checks in every mansion. Some mansions have more. Brahms has 3 checks. Laruba has 4 checks. You're going to have the vendor, and you're going to have the orb. So this guy down here is a vendor. We're going to see him in just a second. He normally sells an oak stake, but in this randomizer, you can never tell what they're going to sell. So generally speaking, they won't have an oak stake. That's why it's important to bring an oak stake in when you go to a mansion. Oh, no purple block here. We guess we despawned it somehow. There it is. Okay, he has the diamond. 51. I have 153. Might as well fucking buy it. Oh, those Medusa heads had other ideas. So we're going to check this clue up here. There's a clue. Damn. There's a clue hidden in this wall right here, so we're going to check it. A whip is free in Laruba. Whip, I'm writing this down. Whip, free, Laruba. So one of the checks in Laruba, where you get the free laurels usually, he's going to give me a free whip, which is nice to know. I like the thorn whip, but I like the chain whip a whole lot better. Okay, so we can't do the purple block trick to get to the orb because we don't have holy water, so we're just going to climb up the stairs like normal. And this is the mansion of Rover. This is the mansion that normally gives you the heart. You get Dracula's heart here normally in the orb. These randomizer enemies can be challenging. So I have a silver knife here that I'm using. In this particular patch, in this particular randomizer seed, I used improved subweapons, which means the subweapons are a little stronger than they are in the normal game, and it makes life a little better. And it also decreases the difficulty a little bit, which is nice if you're just getting into the randomizer. Let's check this clue book. Oak Stake, Dobby's Path, which I think we knew. Yeah, we did know that. Okay. So that's a clue. So now we're going to go down and check the orb. And the orb is going to give us something. We don't know what. Hopefully it's something good. Holy water would be great. We're going to do a little glitch, too, here in a minute. That's kind of cool. Okay, laurels. That's not bad. I mean, we only get 2, which kind of sucks. And we don't have an oak stake now. I would have preferred almost anything else. But whatever. Little glitch there. Another little glitch here. Fun to do glitches. And of course all the enemies are randomized, so you have to learn. There's no pattern memorization that you can bring over from the vanilla game, really, other than certain enemies have certain patterns, but screens do not have relatable patterns or recognizable patterns because it's all rando. One thing that's the same as vanilla, blobs are assholes. Okay, there's the graveyard down there. So we can go down there if we want to and do the garlic check. But then I'll want to boost, so let's check Ondel first. Well, the location that is typically Ondel. Alright, let's see what's here. Hopefully it's a town with a church. Nope, it's not. Laruba. This is going to be a challenge. We do have laurels, which is good. Let's go ahead and do Laruba with Thorn Whip. And we have the so here's where you would want to have that other oak stake. I'm sort of gambling that there'll be an oak stake available in here. But we shall see. Spiders on stairs, man. It's the worst. Not something you see in the vanilla game. You see it in the randomizer, but... Oh man, this is going to be a brutal mansion. We really can't kill anything in here. And I don't really have a whole lot of hearts either. I should have checked that out before I walked in here. we're not going to have a whole lot of luck killing stuff. I don't want to use a laurel here because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need one later. So if I could just get up here and then die, that'd be fine. There we go. I'll take that. That's fine. $88 hearts. Okay, let's move on. I'll take that heart. I earned it. Alright, let's see what this guy's got for sale. Okay, so we got a crystal for 63. So now we have our first crystal. It is the white crystal. We've purchased it and now we're super low on hearts, but we're not going to need any more hearts in this mansion. We just need to do this. And he's going to give me a whip. So now we got a free whip. We had a clue about that earlier, that in Laruba Mansion we get a free whip. Which is going to help us because now we got to fight Carmilla here in a minute. So, and we're going to hope she has an oak stake. And that's what we're going to hope. Oh shit. I was a little too close there, I reckon. Santa's we gotta whip her 60 times? Yeah, 60 times, I think. And this is just a little bit of a time process here where you gotta whip her down. If you don't have the golden knife and you don't have a very powerful whip, it just takes a little time to beat her. I'm hoping she drops an oak stake. That's what I'm hoping for. All right. We should be getting close to killing her here. I think we maybe got a few more cycles or a couple more. How about you jump, Santa? Well, this is poorly executed, but you see what we got to do. She can't really hurt us as long as we're careful. There, it was one hit away. We got a second crystal now. So now we got some decisions to make, because now the rover location is open to us, not far from our hometown of Algeba, or Jova, which is in the Algeba spot. $11 hits. Dang. It's tough to get 11 on him. Frick. That sucks. what happened there was that Steve knocked me down back into this hole, so I got to go all the way back around again. We may want to use laurels at that spot, because laurels are temporary invincibility, and I just don't see a scenario in which that Steve is going to let us go through. Sometimes laurels are the only way to deal with certain enemies. And I got us up here. So we're going to take a game over there. Not a big deal. Okay, Laruba is good other than the orb. So we had to skip Laruba orb, unfortunately. We didn't have an oak stick, so we need to remember that, because if we come up on a situation where we don't have any idea where an item is, we could probably guess that it could be here. Okay, that's the Ondel location, so now we're going to go check the graveyard and hopefully get some good shit. Enemies much easier to deal with out here than in Laruba Mansion. That is the toughest mansion. The enemies have the highest HP of any of the mansions. So we're gonna go down and check this graveyard. Oh, you jerk. And we have the garlic for this graveyard, and then we'll take the boost over the wall to see what's in the Laruba spot. Oh, that was quick. It's good seeing the Medusa heads here, though, because we're going to rely on one of those Medusa heads to boost us over the wall after we do the check. Normally known as the blob boost area. Because in the vanilla game you use a blob to boost you over the wall. Well, here we don't have to deal with that crap. We have much better enemies to help us boost. Oh shit, we got holy water. Holy water's a great thing. And then she'll boost us right over there. Ondel. We have Ondel here, which we can do both check. We can do all checks now. So Ondel's a good find. I guess I should be writing all this down. So this was Laruba. What was in the Alba spot? I can't remember now. I should have written it down. But anyway, Laruba is Ondel. Oh, Alba. No, Alba was in Jova. Okay, we do need an oak stick. Thank you. Boy, what was there, huh? It wasn't Alba. It wasn't Doina. Shoot, I can't even remember what was there now. Well, goes how much I'm paying attention. But we're actually in pretty good shape because we really only need 4 more items and we're good to go to Drac. We need the rib, the heart, the ring, and the red crystal. That's it. A whip that we need. It's midnight. We got time to farm that whip, I think. In the meantime, I can think about what we left. What was in Alba? What the hell was there? Why can't I remember now? Veros was in... Oh, it's going to drive me crazy. It wasn't doing it. Was it Yomi? No, it couldn't have been. All right, we got to farm hard. So I got to buy this whip for 165. I need money fast. And this is not a good town to not have enough money in, because there's nothing really to grind if it's not nighttime here. Rover. It was Rover, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Rover. Because we full cleared it. Yeah, I think it was Rover there in the Alba spot, if I'm not mistaken. So, hopefully we can grind enough. Did we get it? Did we get it? We did not get it. Oh my god, we're like 3 drops short. I think we can get it outside of town, but it's not going to be fun. We're going to have to hope for a traveling enemy. No traveling enemy there. See if they're on the other side of town. Because I think the whip was 165, which is a really expensive whip. Hoping it wasn't 145 and I'm looking like an idiot. No traveling enemies here either. Oh, and they're little hearts too. And there's no... Oh, 161. We're so close. Let me see how much it was again. Oh, man. That's what happens when you don't quite make it. And we're on... Oh, we got an extra life. Okay. How much was this shit again? Okay, let's see. Let's see how much this was. $165, damn. There's no church in Ondel, I don't think. No church in Ondel. We need... Oh, that sucks. One more round of zombies, we'd have had it. Now we gotta take a death right now just to get 1 heart drop. I'm not waiting all day till nighttime to get more zombies. I could use my laurel. Let's get it queued up just in case. It's alright, we'll take the death. That's so bad. We got enough though. Let's buy this thing and get the hell out of here. We will warp back. Not messing with the swamp with 1 laurel. And we'll have a Morningstar whip, so we'll be in great shape. Okay. We now have the Morningstar whip. And we have the holy water. So where did we get the oak steak again? We should probably... We have garlic. We don't need any more garlic. Oak steak was in... We had an oak steak in the Morningstar location and in the Sacred Flame location, Dobby's Path. So let's do... Let's do Dobby's Path real quick. And if we can stay alive... Is this level 3? Actually, we're really close to leveling up. I wonder if we... I don't think we can level up over here. I think this is level 2. Let's try it, though. Okay, so 162. No, we can't. We can level up on the other side, though, I believe. If we do that before we lose this last life. So this is stuff you got to kind of pay attention to. Like, leveling up to level 3 takes us 200 experience. We have 160 something right now. So if we can level up here, we won't lose half our experience points. Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, we'll level up in no time like this. One more round of that and we're set, and then we'll go. No. One more round of that. Here we go. Alright. There's our level. So now we're going to go get an oak stake in Dobby's path. And then we can do Bodley if we want. We can do Bodley if we want. All right. I kind of want to go down there because we can do Rover now. Let's do that. Let's grab an oak stake. We'll go down there. See what it is. Hopefully it's algebra. That's what I'm hoping it is. Yeah, let's do that. Let's head down to the Rover spot. Okay, we got a free oak stake. And we are gaining our hearts back, but this might be a good spot to grind, because if we find algebra down there, they're going to have to buy a bunch of crap. And we don't want to farm down there if it's algebra. This is a pretty good heart grind spot. Okay, I'll take 194 down there. Maybe. I mean, if it's not algebra, we're not going to need a ton of money, but algebra is where we have two stores. I guess there's 2 stores if we found, well, we also need to go back and do our other Varos check too. We don't want to forget that. There's a holy water check in Varos we weren't able to do. Okay, here we are. Let's do a little floor drop action here just cuz. Why not? Oops, did not want to use that laurel there. Well, that's okay. It looked cool. And here we'll drain the lake. See what's here. Is it algebra? I think it is algebra. I think I was right. Maybe. Yeah, baby. Golden knife. I'm not going to buy it yet. I do. Well, 256. Yeah, I'm buying it. Yeah, I'm buying it at 256 hearts. I'm maxed out. That's why you max out hearts, man. That's why you do that grind up there so you can come down here and buy whatever you want. 2 other checks in this town. We're also going to do a clue check. There's a random clue right here in this door. Let's go down there and see what's up. Switch to the eyeball and I'll show you what it does. The eyeball reveals hidden clues. Normally you'd have to break those blocks to see that, but if you have the eyeball. Whip in Laruba's orb. Wow, we got 2 whips in Laruba. And that's good though, we don't have to go back to the orb. So that's a really, really nice clue to have. It means we don't have to take an oak stake back to Laruba's orb. So that's fantastic. I feel much better about that decision now. Alright, 2 more checks. We got another store, and then we got a guy that gives us something for free. Now, I'm using a different color palette. Normally, I would be able to use the color of the bricks to tell you what the towns are. This is algebra. It's usually like a pale green. But with this palette, I don't really have them all memorized anymore, so... I mean, I don't have them memorized at all, is what I'm trying to say. So then you have to rely on layouts. What does it look like? Where are the people? You have to know what the layouts of each town is. Don't need garlic. Okay, so we're gonna do one more check here. And we're gonna finish the game with Morningstar. We're not gonna get the flame whip because I'm not going back into Laruba for a flame whip. It's not worth it. Okay. Last check is up here, and then we'll get the hell out. And we'll go down and we'll maybe do Bodley, huh? Okay, there's our red crystal. So Bodley might not be needed. We need a rib, a heart, and a ring, though. We haven't seen Berkeley, we haven't seen Brahms, and we haven't checked Bodley. And then the Veros whistle. Let's go check the Veros spot. That is just outside of here. Not too far away. Kind of thinking we skip Bodley, man. Honestly, that's going to depend on the Veros check. If the Veros check does not have a part that we need, I'm not going to skip Bodley. Because Yomi is still ahead of us. We haven't seen Yomi yet, and Doina, which only has 1 check, is still ahead of us. So we got to sort of play the odds mathematically. What are the chances that Bodley has a check that we need? And at this point, the mathematics tell me it's a pretty good chance we need something in there. But let's see what Veros has. So you can see, since we reached level 3 and have a stronger whip, the game becomes much more manageable. It's a lot more fun to play because you can just sort of, you know, everything melts in front of you and you don't take as much damage. That was that good grind spot we found. Okay, take a little death there. A little game over. We still got a lot of hearts. But this is a great spot to grind for hearts if we need them. We'll grind a few hearts here. A few more. Alright, here's Veros. Let's do this last check. Right here. All right, select our holy water and let's do this thing. I'm really hoping he has the rib. No, he's got a dagger. So we're probably going to have to do bodily, man, honestly. Probably going to have to do bodily, so we might as well just go ahead and bite the bullet and do it. Bodily is not a fun mansion to do. It's a long mansion. It's very trolly. Lots of less than pleasant enemies and weird places for them to be. There is one nice thing about doing bodily, though, and that's that there's a spot at the very top of the mansion. There's a spot where you can grind up to however, I think level 4 or level 5. And it's like infinite enemies and they all have 1 HP. We call it the enemy orgy, I think is what it's called. Let me write down, I hit algebra down here. So here's the thing. If bodily, well, this will be a full clear of this side of the map. We will have cleared every check on this side of the map if there's nothing here. Even if there is something here, we're gonna full clear this whole thing. We have the red crystal, so we can technically go ahead and take the tornado if we want. We did full clear Ondol, so we don't need to go back to the algebra location, or the Laruba location. And I forgot about that troll block. I was just thinking about my routing and forgot about the troll block. Yes, there is some troll blocks in this mansion. And that guy just fell through it. I'll show you this enemy orgy. We don't really need the money right now, but I'll show you. It starts right up there on the left, and it's ridiculous. Alright, so we're going to switch to Silver Knife. I'll show you the insanity. Anyway, that's the enemy orgy. You can grind up there at a high level if you want to, or if you need hearts for the merchant, which two we're going to see right now. If you need hearts for the merchant, that's a good place to get them. I wonder if I can get this little floor droppy. Yeah. We're going to check. There's a clue up here I want to check real quick. Learning the locations of all these clues is important too, because they'll tell you, like, basically where the shit is you need. Magic Cross is free in Alba. We knew that, so we're good. We have more hearts than we know what to do with. We're completely stacked out. We can't gain another heart. See if we can get the little ledge grab here. Nice. Okay, laurels. We'll go ahead and buy both of them. So far this mansion's useless. Let's see if we find anything in the orb. And dead. I really hope something is in this orb that we need. Otherwise, I'm going to feel like shit for coming here. Big old waste if there's nothing in this orb that we need. Alright, let's go rib. Fuck. Really? Double laurels and Bodley. This giant piece of crap mansion. And we don't have the heart, so the heart could be on the other side of the tornado. Alright. New plan. New plan. We're going to take the swamp. So we're about to do something called the graveyard jump, which is supposed to not happen. You're not supposed to be able to do it. It's supposed to be impossible to do. The developers of the game did not want you coming in this direction, but if you do it just right, you can make it work. Here it goes. Let's see if I can get it. Nice. You got to whip jump just the right way to get that. It's not easy. Doesn't look difficult, but it's a tricky trick. All right, we're gonna take the swamp all the way across. Okay, now we're in the Laruba location, which is Ondel, which we've already been here. Ondel had... what did Ondel have? The whip and an oak stake. Oh, it has an oak stake. Okay, I wrote that down. So we can actually grab an oak stake from the Morningstar vendor. Let's do that, because Brahms is ahead of us. Let's do that. Santa Claus looks so cool. Plenty of hearts. We have 218 hearts here. So we'll buy this, then we'll go across the other swamp to the right. We'll come out and we'll check the Flame Whip vendor guy, which I don't know what he's gonna have, but between him, the Doina check, and we have Berkeley in front of us too. Somebody's got to have the shit we need. What I'm hoping is we don't have to go to the heart location. So in order to access one part of the map, you have to have the heart, and that you show it to that ferryman, and he'll take you to a different part. He'll take you to another spot other than the way we came. I don't have the heart, so if I get the heart next, my concern is that we're gonna have to go to that location, and it's probably likely, honestly. Alright, here we go. Laurels. And there's a certain spot where you got to jump to do the second laurel, which is right here. And now we will only take 1 pip of damage coming out of this swamp. Watch. 1. Oh no, I messed it up. I just waited just 1 second. We took 2.5 pips of damage because I waited just a little too long. We're going golden knife strats. So 2 whips in Laruba, we know that. One of them was in the orb that we didn't check. One of them was free. Oh, there's a clue here I want to check too. Oh. Laurel's sealed in Bodley's orb. Thanks, game. That would have been useful information just a minute or two ago. Fucking oak steak. Man, we're gonna have to go to the Brahms location. We're gonna have to go all the way to do the heart checks, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. The only way that's not the case is if Berkeley and Brahms are the next two checks. We have Yomi and Doina out there too. This will be Berkeley, Brahms. Okay, Brahms with an oak steak. And there's an oak steak in the fire spot, so that's great. In the flame whip guy. So once we clear this mansion, we can grab another one for the Berkeley orb when we find Berkeley. Oh, that was great. Thanks, Bat. All right, the Brahms mansion. We have to fight Death in here. Believe it or not, you have to kill Death. Now let's switch to the silver knife and try our improved subweapons here a little bit. It costs us 2 hearts to use one, but since it's automatic 100% heart drops, we're basically doubling our hearts as we go. There's another clue down here we want to check. Now we're going to do this floor drop. That guy messed me up. And we'll check this clue right here. Golden knife and algebra. Thanks, game. Didn't need that piece of information. We already had it, but that's okay. Would have been nice to know if I needed it. Laurels. Yeah, we could probably use some laurels, huh? We're not buying anything else here. 51. I'll take both of them. Thank you. All right. So we got full laurels. We got 2 garlic if we need it, which we don't. We just need a shitload of drac parts, 3 drac parts and we're good. So... let's see if I can do that setup again. 1, 2. I don't remember if I have to do that or not. I think I just fall. I don't think I... So there's a setup for this. There's a floor drop I'm trying to accomplish here. There's a particular setup you got to do. If I don't have success with this, I'll use the other one, which is the one I know most. Let's try the other setup. Oh, I died. I did the wrong. I was trying to jump off an invisible platform. We'll do it again. No, we won't. Walk of shame. Walk of shame is what we call that when you don't get the trick. But that's okay. At least it saves us a little bit of time. Our pride, though, will never recover. Alright, so we can kill Death any number of ways. With the Morning Star, I just prefer to whip him down, but we can do a critical kill if we want to. Death is a valid check. We got a rib. Sweet. All right, let's go ring. Hey, we got the ring. Okay, we only need one more part, so I feel much better now. So there's 2 more checks in front of us and 3 total checks, or 2 more checked locations. So we have Berkeley, which we haven't seen yet. We have Doina, which we haven't seen yet. We have Yomi, which we haven't seen yet. Ideally, the next town we come to is Doina, and it has the item we need. It has the heart. But the nice thing is, we know we're not going to have to go back to the heart location. It is not needed. So, because the heart cannot be blocked by the heart location, you can't even get to the other spot without the heart. So we know it's in front of us, and that's a good thing. It means our seed is close to coming to an end. There's a little clip there. We are going to need to go grab one more oak stake just in case at the flame whip vendor, because actually, let's see if I can do this cool trick. It's a floor drop that you can do with that book showing. If you can make it happen, you just go right through the bricks and you hit the book. Otherwise, we could use holy water if we wanted to, but this is cooler. Have to brute force a floor drop here. So the subpixel is not correct. So you can just sort of brute force this and try it several times until it works. Or you can mess around with the subpixel by doing some neutral jumps and things like that. Or if this doesn't work in the next couple tries, we're just going to use the holy water. It's just, this is cooler. I don't know why, it just is. Okay, holy water. The heart is for sale in Berkeley. How happy does that make me? We don't have to go to the orb, we don't need to buy another oak stake, we don't need anything. Berkeley's in front of us, we don't need an oak stake because it doesn't matter what's in the orb. This is going to end very well. It doesn't always happen this way, but this one's going to end pretty well. We are going to need probably some hearts. On the way, which shouldn't be a problem. Isn't this beautiful? I love the imagery here, the color palette and the beautiful background. The developers really did an amazing job with this game. And the palette is a custom palette, but it's just enhances the art that's already there. That blob chose violence today. Holy balls. This should be Berkeley. Santa Claus not playing around now. We're in no mode. K-N-O-W. When you have all the parts, you're in go mode. Right now, we're in no mode. We know where we gotta go. And once we get it, we gone. And we're on the way to Drax Castle, so everything seems to be working out just fine. There are 3 clues in this mansion that we're not even going to check. Normally this mansion is a very valuable place of information, but today, since we're in no mode, we don't need it. Troll block. Let's see. Take that. Take that. There's a... Saw that clue book back there. Just in case we need more hearts. I don't think we will. The heart shouldn't be more than 185. 84. Oh, I'll take that. I just stepped right on those spikes, bro. Okay, no worries. See if we can get a double floor drop here. Just skip both of these stairs. Nope, came in a little early on that second one. That's okay. We are in the position where we have everything we need. We know where we're going. We know how we're getting there. There's nothing between us and Dracula except our inability or ability to destroy smaller monsters while we consider a method that we want to use for killing a vampire. A lot of you would think, well, garlic would be great. Except you're not allowed to take garlic into Drax Castle. You can have 100 garlic in your inventory, or 8, which is the maximum, and they will not let you take any in there. Cannot enter his chamber with garlic. It will zero your inventory out. Alright. The Bridge of Doom, and that's why we have laurels. We're going to use probably 2 of them here. And we'll probably use another one on this screen. Oh yes. Did not get the nice little floor drop there. So this will probably be, this is either Doina. This is either Doina or Yomi. Yeah, it's Doina. Might as well stop and get a little heal while we're here. The only thing that Doina could possibly have is Sacred. Well, it could have one of the refillables, but the only collectibles we're not taking with us are the Sacred Flame and the Silk Bag. We never got those, but we got everything else. You don't have to. All you need is the 5 body parts and the red crystal and the cross. But I like collecting stuff sometimes, so. Alright, we're here at Drax Castle. Here we go. Santa Claus going to kill a vampire. Alright, Drax Castle. Here we are. By the way, you're listening to Castlevania and Chill. It is a video by Richter FM here on YouTube. Let's see if I can get the whip only strat. Nope. There we go. You can just use holy water and break through, but that's kind of fun to do it that way. It's not even a subpixel setup for this. I normally would drop down instead of taking the stairs, but I wanted to do that crazy shit for some reason. There is a cool floor drop down here that we're going to try. I'm trying a new setup for it. Normally I have a different setup, but we're going to try this setup. I don't think it worked. Nah. Oh, maybe it did. Alright, time to kill a vampire, y'all. We can kill him any number of ways. I'm going to try to whip him to death, but probably end up using a golden knife or something, or maybe some holy water. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. Okay, here we go. Boom. And that's how you do it. And Dracula's dead. So now that I've played it, I can kind of show you what I was doing on my map here. I was drawing out the names of all the locations there and where certain things were, just to kind of give myself an idea if I needed to go back, where to go. So in the randomizer here, in Castlevania 2 randomizer, it'll give you at the very end of the credits, it'll give you the statistics, how many kills you had, how many deaths you took, how many hearts you collected. I think our stats are going to be pretty good here. I think we'll be close to somewhere between 9 and 12 deaths, unless I'm way off. And I think we'll have probably 450 kills, 3,000 hearts. That's my guess. Hearts might be more than 3,000. But I'm going to say 11 deaths. 11 deaths, 300 kills. 11 deaths, 350 kills. 11 deaths, that's my guess. 11 deaths, 350 kills, 3,000 hearts. And only need to wait for a moment to find out. Anyway, but yeah, so this randomizer is really neat. You can customize it any way you want to, set it up for whatever kind of flags you want. 19 deaths. I had more than I thought. More deaths, more kills, but fewer hearts than I had thought. So I was thinking 3,000 hearts, 350 kills, and 11 deaths. So it's not, obviously I wasn't paying attention. But I'll have the links to the randomizer site below. I do have a Discord, which I'll also link in the description if you guys want to join. We talk a lot about Castlevania 2. We talk about Randomizer. I'm also a speedrunner of the game, so lots of different things that you can have fun with this. And I hope you all come back. I have more videos coming on some different things Castlevania related. So stick around, and if you're not subscribed on YouTube, please subscribe and throw the like button if you don't mind. It will help others find my channel, and I would like to start growing my YouTube base a little bit. Been having a lot of fun on Twitch, but YouTube's where I started, so looking forward to getting back to that. So thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you. My name's Opry99er. Have a great night.